friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting down and I'm going to do pretty much almost a full face of first impressions. I have a bunch of new goodies here sitting in front of me to test out for you guys. All of these are from my March and April Ipsy Glam Bag and Glam Bag Pluses, and also my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul. So I will have all three of those videos linked down below in the description box for you in case you want to check them out. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing here today. We're gonna be trying a whole bunch of new goodies and I am excited. There's some products here that I have been like eagerly waiting to test them out. Before we get started, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you are watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help me out. And other than that, if you are excited and you want to see almost a full face of first impressions, then let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I have a brush set here that we are going to test out. It is from MOTD Cosmetics, it looks like. So there's 5 brushes here that I'm going to use on my eyes. And then I also have 2 eyeshadow palettes to test out. This one is Bella and Argent, I think is the brand. And this is their Plum Premonition eyeshadow palette. I got this in my March Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. But then I also have the Balm and the Beautiful eyeshadow palette that I got this in April. So honestly, both have really similar tones to them. I think I'm gonna use this one. If I need to tap into this one, I can, but I think I'm gonna predominantly use this one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to start off with this plummy shade and put that into my crease. And I'm going to use this one right here, which is their Tapered Contour Crease Brush. So that's pretty perfect. I do tend to like a little fluffier of a brush for my crease, but that's okay. For today, we will roll with it. Okay, so that shade wasn't insanely pigmented, and there's quite a bit of kick up in the pan, but I usually don't mind that as long as there's not fallout on the face, which I'm not having any fallout right now. This shade is really pretty though, and this brush is soft, so I like that. That's really all I care about in an eyeshadow brush is if it doesn't apply my eyeshadow patchy, which if you are not new here, you know that my inner corner always gets patchy, so like I don't ever fault brushes or eyeshadow shades for that. But if it like gets patchy on the outer corner or anything like that, or if it's not soft, but this is like really soft. Yeah, it's like pretty sheer. It looks pretty dark in the pan, but I don't know, I'm really having to build it up. It's building on itself nicely. It's not getting patchy or anything like that. Oh, I totally forgot about this lip oil. Okay, hold on, let me wipe off the lip oil that I already had on. So this is the Florence by Mills Glow Yeah Lip Oil. So let's try this out. Oh my gosh, that is so oily. Holy moly. Wow, that is like the oiliest lip oil I have ever tried in my life. And I feel like I've tried quite a few different ones. It feels very thin on the lips, like very thin, and that, which is good because it's not like gloopy or sticky or anything like that. Ooh, I like this so far, man. I literally just applied it, but it feels really, really good. Anyways, back to the eyes. Now, what should I do? Let me swatch some of these. So here we have some of them. I feel like I can't really decide what I want to use. This gold shade was kind of chunky monkey, but I mean, it's pretty. And then we have this like intense glitter shade right here. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Oh yeah, that's like straight glitter. That's beautiful. Wow, look how it's like reflecting in the light. But I can just see that just falling right into my eyes. And it's really gritty. I can like feel it. It's like, it feels like sand in between my hands. Okay, I don't love that. I think I'm going to tap this darker like purpley shade all over my lid and then put this on top of it. We may use this as a liner. I don't really know. We're gonna just try it out. This looks like a really pretty shade. Pretty sheer right off the bat. It's got a little shimmer to it. I think it's like a satin shade. You can see it's got some shimmer to it, but okay, I don't love this shade. Okay, that's definitely not my favorite shade. I think I'm just gonna try to tap this one on top. This looks pretty. Okay, it's definitely more glittery than I thought it was going to be, but it's pretty. Yeah, that's definitely giving a sparkle. Okay, that is like insanely pretty. I really like this eyeshadow. This reminds me kind of Diamond from the So Jaded palette from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. It just added like a really pretty sparkle all over my eyes. Now what I think I'm gonna do is take this dark brown and just smudge it along the lash line to give a little definition. But I am getting quite a bit of fallout from that shade, if you can see. I don't know if you can tell on my cheek. I have a lot of, oh, I totally forgot about these. Shoot. Okay, well, none of these I can use to, I mean, this one I guess, but that's like really thick. I need like a pencil brush. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to use these again, I think, because I'm like not really using them right now. I'm just gonna take a pencil brush in that dark brown shade. No, flat definer brush. And just like smudge this along the lash line. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this eyeshadow palette. I only used 1, 2, 3. I used 4 of the 8. I used half of it. But I don't know. It's just not really like impressing me too much right now. But I may come back and play with it more in a little bit. But right now I want to move on to the face. Alrighty, I have 2 primers to choose from. I have the Purely's Skin Glow BB Base Primer, and then I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer Longwear Foundation Grip. I'm definitely using the Urban Decay one. I just really have been wanting to try this for a while now, and when I saw it half off on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I jumped at the chance to finally try it. Ooh, it's pretty thick. It's pretty like thick and moisturizing. I did go in with like a pump and a half though. Maybe I just needed a pump. But it feels nice on the skin. It feels like moisturizing, but not like greasy or oily or anything. This primer's been out for a while, so I'm sure quite a few people have tried it by now, but it's brand spanking new to me. This is my first time trying it. But yeah, that feels good. Please ignore these 2 spots on my face. I tried to pop them last night and it didn't work out, and I made them even bigger and redder and more angry, so we're just ignoring them. Moving on to a foundation, I'm going to use the Dior Forever. I think that this says their 24-hour wear high perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen. Okay, all right, I have the shade 0 in. This isn't necessarily new to me. I've actually used it 2 times, but I got it sent to me through Influencer. And the first time I tried it, I was really not that impressed by it. But then by the time I got it all blended out and my makeup done, I really liked how it looked and it wore really well on me. And then I used it a second time and I really enjoyed it then too. So I wanted to show it to you guys on camera. So this is only my 3rd time using it. Like, it doesn't have the best coverage. I do end up building up 2 layers on my cheeks. And then I just go in with concealer places where I need a little extra coverage, but it like is really nice. It retails for like $50 something. I don't think that I would have myself gone out and purchased this, but having it sent to me and trying it, I actually really like it. There is quite a strong scent on it though, just being fully transparent with you guys. It's like a, I don't know, like a really light, clean scent. I don't love that there's a scent to it, but it doesn't like linger. It kind of dissipates and goes away. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. So here's what the foundation looks like all blended out on my face. I put about 2 layers on my entire face. So the pros of it is that it's matte, like it's a matte finish, but it's not drying at all. I was really shocked the first time I applied it. I was like, oh, this is matte. It's gonna be too drying and flaky on me, and it's really not anywhere. It looks very beautiful and it builds up on itself very well. A lot of times matte foundations, if you try to go in with a second layer, it just becomes very drying and thick and cakey. And this doesn't do that, and it isn't emphasizing like any dryness or anything around my acne or anything like that either, which is really nice. I mean, I don't like the scent, and I feel like I have to use a lot of this, probably because it doesn't have a ton of coverage. So I go in with like 6 pumps of this. The pumps are kind of small, like you don't get a ton of product when you pump it out, but I do feel like I'm gonna run through this pretty quickly, and it's a very expensive foundation, so I don't love that. And then for concealer, we have the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. So I have the shade 12 in Fair Neutral, and I'm pumped to try this. I am so excited to try this. I am so excited to try this. I literally just repeated myself, but I've heard pretty decent things about this concealer. So we're just going to try this out. I don't find that the original Shape Tape is like insanely drying on me. It is a little drying, but not like so bad that I can't wear it. You know what I mean? But this is supposedly creamier than the original. I don't love this. I feel like it looks drying on my under eyes, which is like the exact opposite of what it's supposed to do. I don't know if you guys can see. Looks pretty drying under there. I don't know. Let's try it on the rest of the face. I don't know if I like this, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I like this. It is like not drying, which is like the point of it. It's supposed to be ultra creamy. It's supposed to not be drying, and I feel like it looks drying on me. When I added it, my nose is a trouble spot. I will say it usually does tend to look dry and flaky and cakey, but I feel like it wasn't looking like that with just the Dior foundation on it. And now it's like, especially in like my little nose crevices, it's like looking pretty dry, and like here on my forehead and then under my eyes, it's like just looking rough. I don't know. I'm about to try this again, but upon first impressions, I don't love this. Okay, so for powder, I have this little baby KVD Vegan Beauty Lock-It Setting Powder in the shade Translucent that I got in one of my Ipsy Glam bags. I'm like afraid to try this out. I think I'm going to use this on my face and not my under eyes. So let me go set my under eyes with a powder, and then I'll come back and use this on my face. Alrighty, I just set my under eyes with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get my big old brush in this little tiny cap, but we're gonna try it. See, it's like, how do I do this? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna put it in my hand, and we're just gonna go from there. That's making a mess, but okay, let's try it. Okay, I don't know. It's just like a setting powder. I don't think it really did anything special. I mean, my makeup feels set now, but it also kind of looks a little dry now. So kind of had a feeling that this would be a very like matte and kind of drying powder, and I was kind of right, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's pretty drying on me. And the fact that it's so mini, it's just kind of annoying to like get it out and use it. My face looks really dry. Okay, well, we're gonna move on. It's okay, we're moving on. It's the first, pretty much a full face of first impressions. You're gonna have some duds. So don't love this. But for bronzer, I have my Bare Minerals. This is their like loose bronzer. I don't know exactly like what, oh, hold on. Bare Minerals All Over Face Color. And it is in the shade Faux Tan. So it's like a loose bronzer. Oh, I've never tried a loose bronzer before. I don't know, we shall see. Okay, so I don't know what brush I wanna use with this, because normally with Bare Minerals, you like just get a little tiny bit, and like, I know you swirl it in the cap and tap it off, and then you put it on. So like, I don't know. I feel like I would need a fluffier brush. Okay, we're just gonna use this one. It is the e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I used to use this for blush, but we're using it for bronzer today. So I'm just gonna tap out a little bit into the cap, like a little tiny bit. I'm nervous to use this. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, and then I'm gonna swirl my brush in there. They say you want to get it like all up in your brush bristles. It looks all up in my brush bristles. All right, and let's see what happens. Okay, all right, showing up. That's a good sign. I think that looks pretty. Let's do this side so you guys can see it better, but I used all that up, so now I feel like I have to tap a little bit more in there. I don't know if I'm using enough. Maybe that's what's wrong. I don't know, buffing. There's not really anything to tap off. I think I need a better brush for this. I don't know, we'll see. That's actually, I mean, it's pretty though. It's like showing up on my skin. I like that, I think. Yeah, it looks very like natural and just very almost skin-like, which is kind of like the main reason I wanted to buy this product, because I thought that it would look like that on me. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I'm adding more though. I'm gonna add a little bit more, just a little bit. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Tap, tap, tap. And go like real light-handed. I bought this during the 21 Days of Beauty because Kelly Gooch has just been like raving about Bare Minerals recently and saying how it's like a really underrated brand and like people don't talk about it anymore, but they should. I think I like this though. It's like not getting patchy at all. It's blending in really nicely to my skin, and it's not like a mess. It's not a mess, and you can like twist it and close it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, see, now it's closed, so like nothing's gonna come out. I feel like with loose blushes and loose highlights, it doesn't have that component, at least the ones I have tried. So then once you like have it open and then it's in the cap, it's just like there's so much in the cap, it's a mess, it's everywhere. So that is really nice. All right, I did not have a new blush to try, so I went ahead and used my Bare Minerals Gen Nude Powder Blush in the shade Call My Blush. I figure I would stick with the Bare Minerals theme going on. So I actually have two highlights to try out, but I'm not going to try one of them. The one I'm not gonna try is the RMS Beauty Living Illuminizer. It's just a really balmy consistency. It's like it almost feels like chapstick. Like it's a really just balmy, glowy consistency. And I'm really afraid to put this over powder. So I'm gonna try this in the future with a more like all cream sort of situation where I'm just setting my under eyes. I use like cream bronzer, blush, and highlight. So I will give this a go another time. But for today, I'm going to use the Saint Luxe Rose Quartz Highlighter. I got this in my March Ipsy bag. And it is just a really pretty like rose gold kind of shade. So yeah, I'm excited. It actually looks more gold than rose gold, but we're gonna give it a go. Well, that's pretty. It's not my favorite tone. It's definitely pretty gold, and it's looking like almost like hunky chunky glitter and not really like a nice just wash of color, like wetness like I like from my highlighters. I feel like it's emphasizing a little bit of texture. Yeah, okay, I don't love this highlight. I don't love this highlight, but it's not like the worst thing I've ever put on my face. Like, it's still pretty, and it's nice and glowy. It's just kind of more glittery than I really wanted or was expecting it to be. The shade is pretty, but yeah, not my favorite formula. And then next up for eyebrows, we have the Urban Decay Brow Blade. So it has a waterproof pencil and an ink stain side, and I got the shade Neutral Nana. So I think I'm just going to use the pencil. It's a pretty nice skinny pencil, which I enjoy. And I'm just gonna like maybe fill in the tail of my brows. Give it a little extra definition. And then use the ink pen side, like up here in the front. And give me like hair-like strokes. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. This is a good shade for me too. It's a little warm, but I don't mind that. I'm gonna do some up here. Okay, I like that. I don't like that there's not a spoolie on it, but that's not the end of the world because I always have like an extra spoolie handy. Alrighty, I just finished up the other eyebrow off camera and then ran my ABH Clear Brow Gel through it, and then it took this like mauve-y purpley shade along my lower lash line. And now to mascara. This is not really a new mascara to me personally. Like, I've tried it in the past, but this is like a new tube that just got sent to me from my April Glam bag, and it is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Like I said, I've tried this in the past and I actually really enjoy it. It has a really big fluffy wand, which makes my lashes look long and fluttery and pretty, but doesn't make them like clumpy or anything like that. I always get nervous for big wands like this that it's going to just get everywhere on my small little eyes, but this one doesn't. So that is what it looks like with one layer versus none. I just really like this. Like I said, I like it. I think it makes my lashes look good. Then for lips, we have a little trio that I'm going to try out. I don't know how it's going to go at all. The oil is pretty much disappeared on my lips, the Florence by Mills one, but it's nice. Like, it feels good. It's pretty much gone, but my lips feel like nice and hydrated. I am going to wipe off just the last little bit that is remaining. And the first thing we're going to do is use a lip liner, which I like never do. So hopefully I like this. This is the KKW Beauty lip liner in pink 2. So let's give it a go. Oh, this is pink. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I like this shade, but it's very creamy. It's gliding along my lips like really easy, but not like too glidey to where I feel like I don't have control, if that makes sense. Okay, well, this might be an absolute disaster because the e.l.f. Lipstick I have to use is in the shade Creme, and it is like insanely light. All right, well, now I have the Bare Minerals Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Sincerity. I'm just gonna put this on top. Well, I kind of hate this lip combination. Not gonna lie. I think it's the liner. I don't think I like this shade at all. I think it's too pink for me, especially with this eye look. All right, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna wipe this off. Okay, we're just gonna go in with the e.l.f. lipstick, which it's very nude. It's pretty drying. Like, it's making my lips look all like flaky. Now we're gonna put the Bare Minerals gloss on top of that and see how that looks. Better. Still not my favorite lip combination though. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're moving on. I'm not doing a third lip. The last item I have to try out for you is from Item. It is their One Hit Prime Set and Refresh Dewy Finish Face Mist. So I got this in my March Glam Bag Plus. I guess this is Addison Rae's brand. I didn't know that. So I'm excited to try this out. It says it will prime, set, and refresh with a dewy finish, which I am all about dewy finishes because my skin is dry, especially right now with that powder and everything. This, I don't know. Okay, let's try this out. Let's look at the mist first. Ooh, that's a fine mist. And I don't smell scent. I don't think I smell scent, which is really nice. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, okay, I do think it gave my face like a pretty dewy glow to it. That's pretty. I like that. All right, I like that a lot. And it doesn't feel like too like tacky or anything. It dried down pretty quickly. All right, I'm going to really quickly run down the items that I tried out for the first time today. I'm not going to really repeat myself. I feel like myself, and other people when I watch their first impressions, they like give a quick rundown at the end of the video and they just kind of repeat all of the things that they said previously when they were first trying out the products, if that makes sense. And I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is because I feel like it's going to be long. So I'm literally going to hold them up and say yes or no, just based on my very first like impressions, gut instinct of how it applied and how I liked it and how it's looking on my face right now. So these, I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep trying them because I literally only tried one of them. So I don't know about those. This, no, not impressed at all. The primer, yes, I like this a lot. The concealer, no, pretty drying. No. The powder, no, also pretty drying. The bronzer, yes, beautiful, loved this. Highlight, nope, hunky chunky, really glittery. This, the Urban Decay Brow Blade, yeah, I think I liked it so far. I'm definitely gonna keep trying it, but I think I did enjoy it. I already knew I liked the Kush mascara, so yes on that. Yes to the lip oil, very nice and pretty and moisturizing. No to the e.l.f. lipstick, which stinks. So I'm gonna have to try this out again, but I might end up returning it. Yes to the Bare Minerals gloss. I just think it's really nice and pretty. It's not too sticky or anything like that. Yes to the Item One Hit Dewy Finish Face Mist. I like this a lot. And I think that was all the items that I tested out for the first time today. Yes to this, even though it was my third time trying it. I think I really do like this foundation a lot. So that was it, you guys. That was almost pretty much full face of first impressions. A bunch of new goodies that I got in my most recent Glam Bag and Glam Bag Pluses, and then some goodies I bought during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul. I hope you enjoyed watching this. While you did, let me know down below if you have tried any of these products and what you think of them yourself. Other than that, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.